Up until now, the Xbox Series X has been a box full of super powerful components, software, and features, and a promise of what's to come for the all-new Xbox platform. We've been waiting to see what this towering design can do for us in the hands of the controller and on screen. Xbox just announced that the wait to see proof of the Xbox Series X claims in an all-digital stream event, and it's all happening next week. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. I've got something at the end of the video for the hardcore that watch the channel often, so if you want to see that, stay to the end. I try to provide content with top quality visuals and gameplay to illustrate the information, so set your player to 4K 60 and let's take a look at what Xbox has in store for us. Xbox just announced that on May 7th, a Thursday morning at 8 a.m. West Coast time, they will show the power of the Xbox Series X, and they said, quote, "You want to see the games for the Xbox Series X? We want to show you the games for the Xbox Series X. Check out first look next-gen gameplay from our global developers partners inside Xbox on Thursday, May 7th at 8 a.m. Pacific time." Marketing lead Aaron Greenberg added, "So pumped to see our partners showing us first look at Xbox Series X gameplay next week. Also know that Xbox Game Studios teams are hard at work on some big summer plans. More details soon. Get hyped. We've got a lot more to share this summer and heading into holiday, so we'll give more details on that next week too." This is a calculated strategy to show the power of the world's best developers creating multi-platform titles for next generation, meant to look and play best on the all-new Xbox Series X. Xbox has marketing rights with many big games. Not all of them are known to us at this time, which means that we may see many new surprises coming to next-gen consoles on Xbox's digital stream. The strategy here is to showcase the power of the Xbox Series X over what we can expect on high-powered PCs and the upcoming PS5. Xbox wants to get these games shown with smart delivery, quick resume, super fast load times, and most of all, for the first time ever, hardware-accelerated ray tracing and immersive, stunning, reflective, lifelike worlds on console. Aaron Greenberg assured fans that the prospective busy Xbox Game Studios teams have many games ready for the show in June or July for the full E3 experience we've come to expect across all brands. For now, we know very little about what Xbox is showcasing on the hardware on May 7th, but there are major games that have already been confirmed in marketing to push into next generation. First of all, the hottest new trailer, Ubisoft's latest Assassin's Creed Valhalla in the Viking time period. You'll play as either a male or female version of an assassin in the northern European lands surrounding Britain. The game was shown in an all pre-rendered CGI to represent the look and feel of the new game, but expect Assassin's Creed Valhalla to exceed the visual splendor of Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origin, some of the best looking games this entire generation. Ubisoft is claiming that this new game runs at 4K, which Origins and Odyssey ran at around 90% of 4K on the Xbox One X. So we can expect Valhalla to be shown running at 4K 60 FPS with some incredible visual upgrades afforded by the power and hardware in the Series X. A fully realized open world on land and sea, the game will get you into the action immediately with near instantaneous fast travel with little to no loading screens thanks to the incredibly fast bandwidth and input-output, and thanks to Velocity architecture. Also, a massive pro-consumer feature, an API or application program tool for devs, creates 2 to 3 versions of the game for Xbox, giving you an Xbox One and Xbox Series X version of the game that intelligently installs and pares down the version for sub 4K 30 on Xbox One, and a full-fledged, full visual and performing version for the Xbox Series X at the highest settings. This will be the big theme going into the Xbox digital event. 3 main upgrades into the next generation. Games will run at 60 FPS, even in the massive open world. Ray traced lighting and reflections at high frame rate, and super fast loading and fast travel inside the game, all with the fastest access to your games in and out of the dashboard. Xbox Series X has given developers the tools and hardware to power their games to the highest order on console, and even rivaling, especially in price, a high-level desktop PC. Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the biggest and most anticipated games in the entire generation and has been delayed to the end of the Xbox One generation, but CD Projekt Red has said that their game will benefit from smart delivery, meaning that those that buy the game this fall on Xbox One, once the game has received a patch for Xbox Series X, like they did quickly with Witcher 3, it will receive a high visual and performance measures of PC with a boost to 60 FPS at high resolution and possibly ray tracing thanks to the powerful GPU in the Xbox Series X. Cyberpunk gameplay will likely be in the stream showcasing what the game will look like with the extra performance, and the best part is you won't have to buy the game twice on the Xbox platform. And we've yet to hear how PlayStation plans to answer the issue of bringing games up from PS4 except for hardware-boosted backward compatibility on a game-by-game basis under the direction of PlayStation. One more game that we can count on seeing is From Software's latest Souls game in the George R.R. Martin universe, following the massive success of Bloodborne and Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. These games have been hallmarks on console and PC this generation and were limited to 30 FPS, and sometimes even under 30 under the stress of the console's CPU on the Xbox One and PS4. But this may be a worldwide premiere of Elden Ring's gameplay running on Xbox Series X at high resolution and high frame rate, with blooming lighting, advanced physics interaction in combat, and flowing character animation and details. The Xbox Series X has plenty of headroom to make a game this detailed and combat focused to stun the eyes and the mind. People Can Fly have worked with Xbox in the past, and they may take this opportunity to showcase Outriders, a third-person looter shooter. This game is a visual wonder in environments and has hard-hitting combat meant to usher in the next generation. If Outriders makes the show, we could see extended gameplay running on the Xbox Series X. We could possibly see more than just obscure trailers from the big Bethesda titles for this showcase, like Starfield and the long-awaited Elder Scrolls 6. The new consoles will allow Bethesda to create bigger and more lifelike worlds with more interaction, more characters, advanced AI, and everything that makes their deep RPGs feel like an entire universe at your control. Techland is a talented studio working on the long-awaited sequel Dying Light 2, and on current Xbox One X, they plan to deliver a high-resolution 60 FPS experience, which looks incredible in their gameplay reveal, and all of that will be boosted to what is probably a full 4K 60 experience on the Xbox Series X, with the powerful combination of the CPU twice as fast, a GPU capable of high resolution while rendering real-time ray trace lighting on the fly, making created worlds look lifelike, photorealistic, and tangible. The hold for Dying Light 2 into the next generation with cross-generation smart delivery means that Techland can deliver their game in the tens of millions on Xbox One and millions that will adopt the Xbox Series X, all for one price. The best part of this hype generating for the Xbox event being focused on third-party games is that there are many games that we do not know exist that may be premiering for the first time on the digital event. This feature will be all about the biggest games coming for next generation and the hardware and software in the Xbox Series X that will power the experience. The super fast response on the new controller, latency reduction on UHD HDR TVs with the best premium visuals, previously only available on PC builds over $1,000. Most if not all games running at 60 up to 120 FPS and getting in and out of games super quick with little to no wait time in between, keeping us in the game longer. The hardest part about this decision to show multi-platform games is the continued wait for what Xbox themselves have been developing for the Xbox games lineup. But marketing has asked fans to be patient as they create a showcase for a set of summer and holiday events that will unveil these games as teams adapt to working and presenting from home, allowing the games to shine in these unusual circumstances. Just as Xbox plans to unroll new games through the rest of this year to show us The Xbox Game Studio teams are unrolling game development to keep the console busy. Xbox Game Pass packed with new content and a whole new Xbox platform, busier and brighter than ever. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for watching. Here is the part where I give my personal opinion briefly on the event coming up. I would have rather had, or if I was working in marketing, right, I would have showcased first-party games and some third-party titles first. Because this is what has been held out for so long, especially with E3 2019 and XO19. I can understand the strategy behind showing the best console versions on Xbox first, and maybe Xbox knows that PS5 is showcasing not long after. But I also understand that their internal teams are adjusting to not being in the office to collaborate in person. I'm excited for any and all of it, and I don't care what a game is as long as it's good. If you like this video, please let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. For those that have been here a while or just want to support, consider joining the channel or the Patreon. Channel members get custom emojis I've drawn and early access to my videos before they go live. Same goes for Patreon. I'll talk about that in a second. Add me on Xbox Live and Twitter at Colteastwood if you want to send me a message. All right, it's been a strange time for everyone. It's been weird to realize it's happening around the globe. Being at home all the time has allowed me to stay focused on work and creating content here for the channel. I've been busy with a few projects and recently adjusted my Patreon to better support those that have taken the time to support me. It means a lot to me, those that join the channel on Patreon. I wanted to make sure that I was giving back. Each month, I will be picking a random channel member or a Patreon member and sending out a shirt or merchandise item of your choosing. Since my channel membership and Patreon list is small, the chance of being selected will be pretty good. Every evening that I create a video, I set up a post to share the video with Patreons and channel members around 12 hours early, and I always think about how grateful I am that you go above and beyond to support my channel and help cover the cost of the work and the software I use. And seeing your comments and feedback means a lot to me. So starting in May, around the 21st of each month, I'll be contacting one of you if you're selected. You can go to my Teespring page. The link is in the description to get you an idea of what you would want to pick if I pick your name. Thank you so much for all you do. And for anyone else new or watching every week, thank you so much for positive comments, corrections, and your excitement. I really do read almost every single comment on the channel. So I want you to know I'm paying attention and I love seeing the replies and messages stack up. While you're in that comment section, mind your step. This is an Xbox-centric channel, and PlayStation fans haven't had much in the way of news for new games in a couple of years. So while you're there, please be respectful, stay home, and be nice.